Morning, everybody. I just wanted to start this video off a little bit different. My name's Butch. Welcome to my channel. My real name's Herman. Mom and Dad's called me Butch ever since I can remember. And tell everybody around here I'm Butch. But if you look at the name tag here, this is what I run across in a box of stuff that come from my mom and dad's attic. It was kind of my entry into adulthood. And sometimes kids need a push into that. And back in 1978, so I'm kind of dating myself. As to my age. But back in 78, I turned 16 in April. And I already had the discussion with Mom and Dad about getting a job so I could pay my share of the car insurance and I could buy a car and become a little more independent. And I applied a few places, but nobody ever called me. Well, that all changed one Saturday morning. Mom went to the grocery store and come home. And as we were unloading groceries and helping her get them into the house, she says, Thoroughfare has a help wanted sign in the window for bag boys. She says, you're going to take a shower and get cleaned up, and we're going out and you're going to put in an application. Of course, I didn't argue with Mom. I didn't want to bring Dad down on me. So that's what I did. So off to Thoroughfare we went. And I went to the service desk. I seen the sign. The manager that was there was Red Bowers. And I said, I'm here for an application for the job. So he handed one out and pointed me a shelf and says, you can go fill it out over there. Of course, Mom's right behind me, right beside me, making sure I was doing it correctly. I got it filled out and took it back over. And Red started to ask me questions. He says, you know you'll be working weekends. And your Mom says, that's not a problem. Which I never got a chance to even answer. Mom says, it's not a problem. He said some evenings. He said, we'll probably start you off in the evenings a little bit to start getting you trained. He says the job requires you to pack groceries. That's what the job requires. You have to keep the bags filled up. You can have to help customers to the cars with groceries. In the end of the night, we have recyclable bottles, glass bottles. We had them back then, where customers brought in recyclable bottles and they paid them for them, and we had to store them till the vendors come and pick them up. And right away, Mom says he can do that. He'll do that, and he can do that. And so I'm thinking, okay. So Red says, well, you got the job. He says, we make the schedule out on Sundays. So stop in Monday to see when you start. And that was my introduction into Thoroughfare supermarkets. And I'm glad it happened. I'm glad Mom pushed me. Parents need to push their kids. They don't need to let them sit around and vegetate and play games on all these plastic boxes on TV anymore. But the job went really well. I actually grew up. I enjoyed it. I made some money. My first paycheck was an eye-opener when Uncle Sam reached in and took his share, which I thought wasn't fair at the time. And my Mom and Dad says, suck it up, Buttercup. That's the way life is. You pay taxes. If you live in the United States, you pay taxes. But I thank God every day for Mom and Dad and the raising that I had. So that's just a little introduction, guys. That's just part of it. So I don't know if I'll do a little bit more on this or not as I think about it. Thank you. Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.